What's up, everyone? We are back with our September merch update. So going over all my numbers from September, showing you guys the breakdown of how many shirts I actually sold, all the other products I sold, and what the game plan is going into fourth quarter. Today is October 1st, so officially the first day of fourth quarter. So we're going to get into some of the details of what I'm going to do over the next month and how that is going to help you guys. So most of you remember, if you've been following my channel, back several months ago in June, I started doing a Merch Focus 30 where I literally had made about $85 total in royalties up until that point from, about 8 months of work with merch. And I decided that I wanted to go all in and really focus on this platform and print on demand. And so I did 30 full days of just an all-out blitz. And what that has done for my business has just been incredible. A lot of you guys have been following along on the journey, and we're still pretty early into this, but complete transformation. So with that being said, let's just get into the numbers here. So boom. So if we dig in, we can see, so today's October 1st, guys, but last month we did 96 t-shirts sold. We actually sold 100, but we had some brutal returns and cancellations. So as you guys can see, we sold 100, but we had 4 cancellations. So before the shirt shipped, the buyer canceled, which is frustrating because I would have hit a full clean three-digit mark for the first time. Okay, now if we pull up my chart here, I just want to show you guys kind of where we started at and kind of where that's led. So back in June, that's when I started with the Merch Focus 30 series. I'm going to put a link to the beginning of that series so you guys can actually go back and go through that. And I recommend taking a look at all those videos if you're, around tier 25, tier 100 and trying to kind of get up into these higher tiers. So at that time I was tier, I think 500, and I wanted to kind of, just get my slots filled, get my systems in place. I didn't have a designer, didn't have anything. I was doing all of my stuff myself. And as you guys can see, I got accepted into merch last September. So this was actually the end of my first full year this month. So I got in at the very end of September, got 1 t-shirt sold, and here we are. So 96 t-shirts sold, and as you guys can see, we did almost 4 times as many, well, we did more than 4 times as many t-shirts and products sold this month as we did in June just a few months ago. So what this means, guys, get invested in your business. If you want to take this seriously, I highly recommend doing a 30-day blitz. I'd love if you guys called it the Merch Focus 30, whatever you want to call it, but just focus on your business and really learn how it works, learn the ins and outs, take the time to actually invest in it, because I promise you guys big things will happen. So what I want to highlight here is that if you guys notice, so in total, I've sold 331 shirts. Obviously, we've had some cancels and some returns, but that being said, 331. Now, if we look at my numbers in the breakdown, you guys will see that this month was 96. So just under a third, what's that? About a quarter, more than a quarter of my t-shirts were sold in this 1 month alone. And in the last 2 months, if you add those together, we're almost at 180 shirts. So essentially, more than 50% of my entire t-shirt sales have come from the last 2 months of just focusing on this platform. And just to show you guys how that breaks down on the royalty side, last month we did $115 in royalties on merch, and the previous month was around $112. So again, more than half of my royalties have also come from the last 2 months. So, and we haven't even started fourth quarter. So what this means is that we're looking good. We're looking really good for fourth quarter. We got into tier 1,000, and now I have 697 designs live, and I have a bunch more on the way. So I want to show you guys that anything's possible. And if you focus on this business, it's definitely going to help you out. Remember, I have a full-time job, and this is completely a side hustle for me, but I've been able to pull this off and make some things work. So I just want to show you guys that to give you inspiration. And now let's talk a little bit about what's next. So in June, we did the Merch Focus 30, which was an awesome process. And what I've been getting a ton of is, can you do another Merch Focus 30? To kind of show us again how you would do things if you were to start that process over again, or to go from where you are now up to the next stage. So $100 a month is nothing really crazy, but that's the validation point, right? So $100 a month is validating this concept and showing me that, hey, merch, there is still money to be made. I'm very early into it, but imagine if we had 10 times as many designs live. What would that look like? Would I be making $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month? So what I want to do for you guys is commit to, as of today, we are going to start and go in on another 30-day blitz period. So we're going to do the Merch Focus 30 version 2, and I want to use this video as my base point. So I want to show you guys that right now, it's October 1st, we've sold one t-shirt. We're just starting fourth quarter. And what I'm going to be doing in this is breaking down a lot of the videos, the ideas and the concepts and strategies that I talked about in my first Merch Focus 30 series, but updating them with now my new strategies, my techniques, the things that have helped me actually get these larger sales numbers. So what I've learned since doing that process in the last 2 or 3 months. And again, guys, this is all to show you guys what I've done and also to show you that I'm not the expert by any means in this place, but I've learned some stuff over the last few months. And I want to use this as an opportunity to connect with a lot of you guys and actually learn what's working for you and what processes you're taking away from my videos, and are there any things that you found, new strategies, things that can work, or what other platforms and things you're doing. So we're going to be doing one video every single day, get back on that grind that we used to be on. And in all those videos, we're going to be just detailing some of those past strategies. I'm also going to talk about some of the other platforms that I'm expanding onto and a lot of the new tools that we're actually using and some of the tools that we've changed in and out here. So with that being said, guys, that's it for this video, but we've sold one t-shirt for the month of October so far. So day number 1 of this series. And my goal is to get my design slots maxed out and hopefully get over 100 sales this month, clean over 100 without cancellations, and also to get tiered up or be ready to get tiered up to tier 2000. So I've got my designer. We've committed to doing another large batch of shirts, I think about 300 to 400. So I'm going to give you guys like all the juicy details on everything, how to go back, find a designer, and all of that stuff. So I'm not going to go into it right now, but expect a video every single day, and let's get after it. So remember, links are down below. The Merch Focus 30 version 1 is going to be down below, and this is the first video of the second Merch Focus 30 series, and I highly encourage you guys to join the Facebook group because we're going to be putting some content out there as well to detail this whole process. So cheers. Leave me a comment down below what you thought of this, if you're excited for this journey, what you guys are going to do going into quarter 4, and obviously smash the subscribe and likes, thumbs up button if you liked this video and the content. And with that, we will see you guys tomorrow with the next video update. Cheers.